Hello guys, how's it going? Excoundrel here, welcome to the Scoundrel's Den. If you'd like to be a Scoundrel and you'd like to see more mini-guides, gameplays, tier lists, in-depth guides, and eventually esports analysis, because I will be doing Wild Rift esports breakdowns and analysis, feel free to subscribe. That would mean a lot to me, and I would very much welcome you guys with open arms if you're interested in the Wild Rift content. Okay, also thanks to G2A for sponsoring the channel. If any of you have wondered why I am so into Wild Rift and kind of why I was waiting for this game over the last few years, like I have been waiting for Wild Rift on my channel for maybe a year and a half, 2 years, ever since I knew that it was getting released. It's because my main job is League of Legends commentary. So I'm actually really into the PC version of League of Legends. A lot of people know me as a Scion one-trick in League of Legends. And that's why Wild Rift was so exciting, because I do mobile games on my channel, but my actual esports job is in PC League of Legends, and therefore Wild Rift was such an exciting thing for me, because A, Vainglory really stoked my passion for mobile MOBAs, but then combining my passion for mobile MOBAs with PC League of Legends, well, that just gave me Wild Rift, and that's where we are now. But we're going to be talking about Amumu jungle today, and of course, as always, I'm doing a little mini guide. The first thing that I want to stress with Amumu is, although I'm showing you a build path right now, this build path is not always the best one for Amumu. Amumu flexes between a tank and a kind of an AP bruiser slash burst mage, okay? So just be aware that you should be looking at what your enemy team comp is offering and deciding whether this build path is the right one for you. If the enemy has lots of AD damage, I'm talking like Darius top, Lee Sin jungle, Zed mid, Draven AD carry, like maybe consider not going AP and going like Sunfire Cape into Thornmail with Ninja Tabai, like armor, and just being the main tank for your team with the CC that your ultimate provides. But let's show you the basic build that I generally tend to go in most of my games, and it is Liandry's Torment. 250 max health with 90 ability power. You deal more damage over time and it increases the damage that you deal. And you also have extra damage versus champions, and you deal more damage if those champions are slowed or immobilized. So it's a great item for Amumu, because clearly his ultimate immobilizes, his first ability is Bandage Toss immobilizes. It's a great item for him, and it helps him take neutral objectives really quickly as well. Abyssal Mask, great item in general for Amumu. Lots of great stats for him. You restore mana upon taking damage, and also you regen health equal to 20% of the mana spent. So obviously when you have your Cry ability active, you're going to be regenerating health as well, and also enemies nearby take extra magic damage. So brilliant item for Amumu. I usually go cooldown boots, but obviously if the game requires it, I might go either for magic resist or ninja tabai boots. And I usually like the Ionian locket for the extra HP, but some people also like the glory enchant to be able to get into the fight quicker, which is also perfectly fine. Depends what the situation calls for. And the item that I add on top of all of this is Rhyalized Crystal Scepter. So essentially, any of your abilities are going to slow the enemies, and that works in conjunction with Liandry's Torment. It's a nice little 1-2 item combo, and that is like a set build path that I generally tend to use on Amumu a lot of the time. Runes. Aftershock gives you some extra resistances that you wouldn't naturally get without building them, and you deal a little bit of extra damage. Great rune for Amumu, especially considering that he has a lot of crowd control in his kit. I like Gathering Storm and Conditioning, both of which are scaling, and usually because you're coming out of the jungle at 5 minutes where you're going to start to enter into team fights, I quite like Conditioning on Amumu because you shouldn't need that much extra armor and magic resist in the jungle early on. And then I like Hunter Genius for the cooldown reduction. Smite and Flash when it comes to using jungle spells, because Amumu is a jungler. In terms of leveling abilities, I level his Tantrum, his third ability first. I then level his Bandage Toss, and then I level his Crying ability, whatever that is called. I can't remember what it is. But basically I level Tantrum first because it gives him extra damage reduction, and it's a consistent form of damage output in the jungle. I then level Bandage Toss for cooldown reduction on that particular ability, and then eventually level the Crying ability also. And obviously whenever a opportunity arises, we put a level in his ultimate, which is one of the abilities that makes Amumu so strong in team fights. There we go, a little bit of a breakdown of you for Amumu. Let's jump into game. This is a great game of Amumu. We had a really good early game, and I just kind of want to hopefully listen to the reasoning behind some of the paths that I took in the jungle, and kind of some of the decisions that I made as well. Hopefully helps you get to grips with Amumu, and you can start playing him in your ranked games, because he is, in my opinion, the second best jungler in the game. I underrated him on my last tier list. He's clearly, I think, one of the best junglers alongside Gragas and Lee Sin right now. So definitely consider Amumu when you're looking to play and rank up. Okay. Let's see how this goes.
Where are we going?
Who are we up against? Doesn't even have a look. Vayne, Olaf, bit of pain.
Retreat.
Oop. Whoops. Jinx. So Vayne top into Darius. Not a good look as well. That's fine.
Okay.
Looks like Olaf is starting blue. So for me, that's actually pretty good. I was gonna full clear bot side, which I probably
Middle
will do.
turret is under attack. Retreat from the enemy champion.
I'm wondering if he's gonna go for an invade on my red. I get the impression that an invade on my red is the game plan here. So I'm just not going to go to my red side jungle. I can't fight an Olaf. That's good. That's really nice. Jinx has got a terrible laning phase, so if you can pull her.
Let's be friends forever.
Okay, so he's actually gone.
Where are we going?
Retreat.
So I think I'm going to go do the other scuttle then. So given he's just shown on that side of the map. I also don't want to fight top 2v2, so...
Middle turret is under attack. Engage.
I don't want to fight top 2v2, it's just not something we can win. So I'm going to do this skull. It's a terrible matchup for you, but you first pick Darius. I can only help you so much.
Okay.
Okay, my Zed isn't even doing anything.
Engage.
I mean, this is really annoying because this is on the opposite side of the map to all of my stuff.
Find some friends.
Like I can't really help him.
Top turret is under
Okay, this guy hasn't even done his skull.
Okay. Let me give you a hug.
Enemy slain.
That's good.
Let's find some friends. Come play with me.
Enemy slain. Enemy slain.
It's fine. If you want to do that, Vayne.
Enemy slain.
Okay then. Oh, what is going on? Oh my gosh, I have no idea what's going on. But I'm going to take this blue buff because I want it. I actually don't even want it, I just need it. Darius probably needs to be careful because I'm not in a position to help.
Let me give you a hug.
Alright. I'm probably going to go Leandri's. Might go towards my actual bot side jungle now.
Enemy slain.
That's good.
Middle turret is under attack. Danger. Danger. Killing spree.
Okay then.
Okay.
Enemy slain.
Good job, Darius. That's really nice.
Let's find some friends.
Killing spree. First turret destroyed.
Stay with me. Where are we going? Fight quickly.
Get me a fair dragon.
Your team has slain the dragon.
That was a really big amount of burst that I was not
The
expecting.
Rift Herald has spawned. Rampage.
Good job. Just ulted her in her, I literally just ulted her inside her shroud, just knowing she wasn't going to go anywhere, and I wanted to deal the damage, and I just sat on top of her with my cry. I kind of want to do my Krugs.
Forever.
Enemy slain.
Good thing my bot lane's kind of already winning.
Killing spree.
Oh, let's go, Darius. I'm sorry that I flamed you early on, but
Enemy
I hate it when
turret
people ping when they're in a terrible matchup and expect the jungler to help.
Give you a hug.
Okay, I got to clear those. I'm going to back. Probably going to finish up my Leandries.
retreat.
Going to go boots. I think I'm going to go these kind of boots. And then I'm going to go towards this. And then I'm probably going to
Find
go
some friends.
Ritualize afterwards.
Middle turret is under
I want to do
attack.
more of a clear here.
Stay with me.
Bottom turret is under attack. Danger. Danger.
Okay.
Retreat from the enemy champion. Rampage. Enemy turret destroyed.
Let's find some friends.
Attack the Rift Herald. Killing spree. Rampage.
Good. Even though they've got vision on me, there's nothing they can do about it.
Your team has slain the Rift Herald.
Great.
Where are we going?
Unstoppable.
Thinking about where I want to pop this.
Unstoppable. Double kill. Dominating. Unstoppable.
Nice. It's fine. If we get a turret out of this, I'm really happy.
You have slain an enemy.
See ya. Oh, sugar. Oh well. Do you know what? She burnt flash for that. We'll take it.
Godlike.
And then we're going to go for some more health. Did we get another charge? We actually got another charge out of that. If my death results in a take of a inhibitor turret, like, I am totally happy with that. Okay, get the inhibitor turret then, get the inhibitor turret.
Enemy turret destroyed.
I don't think we need to overextend here.
On my way.
Let's find some friends.
I max this because I think the cooldown gets reduced.
Shut down.
So having this off cooldown more often is nice.
Let's be friends forever. Where are we going?
slain. The dragon has spawned. Shut down.
Yep.
Baron Nashor has spawned. You have slain an enemy.
What friends are
Double kill. You have slain an enemy. Dominating.
You're just not dealing enough damage, mate. Oh, sugar. He is dealing enough damage.
Middle turret is under attack. Attack the dragon.
Preceding unfortunate events. I thought I was actually going to be able to kill him. I got a little bit cocky with my damage. Actually, if I hadn't missed my bandage toss, it probably would have been fine. But that's fine. Like again, I did enough to get dragon secured for the team, and that's all that I care about. Probably now to go to Baron. I might do blue and then duo Baron.
okay?
I mean, they're hard. We don't have anything to gain mid, which is why I don't really understand why we're just going all in on mid.
Enemy slain. Ally slain. Top turret is under attack. Top turret is under attack. Group.
Okay.
Enemy slain. Attack Baron. On my way.
Well, she is off. We should really do Baron though.
On my way. Group.
Like I can actually kill Baron so
Find some
quickly.
friends.
Engage.
We do Baron so quickly.
Your team has slain Baron Nashor.
Are we still fighting?
Godlike.
Yeah, okay. I'm gonna do blue now.
Come play with me.
The reason I like to start full bot side clear, by the way, which a lot of people be like, why have you done that? Like, is because Amumu's not very good at fighting early on, and losing in one buff is not the end of the world for Amumu. He's really bad at fighting early on. I'm gonna do this. Yeah, I'll do this. So I don't want to get locked into a duel. I'd rather just do a full side clear. Amumu's good at AoE clearing camps. So I'd do a full side clear, and then I go for a single scuttle crab, and then my early game is kind of sorted. Like, we don't have to worry about getting into fights with an Olaf in the early game.
Legendary.
We need to push this side lane out a little bit.
Attack this champion.
Let's be friends forever. Okay.
Attack the turret.
We don't have anything to gain mid. I mean, we could push and try and win the game, but we could also just play it safe and just do it the sort of the normal way.
Enemy turret destroyed.
Please, I actually just managed to survive that, and we won.
Victory.
Let's go. Amumu jungle, guys, pretty OP.